my office look like? How does it function? And why is it micro? I'll save the why for the end if you are interested, and how I have put an end to the paper shuffle. So behind this door is everything I need in a fully functioning office. I have my printer, got a laminator, a hole puncher, stapler, got my printer and all the papers that go with it. I have my laminating sheets. All of my filing is also in here with all of my extra office supplies. The table is my desk. Of course, I use a laptop instead of a desktop. This has been the most efficient office setup that I have ever had. I have no wasted time. Get in, get what I need, get out, close it up, and that's it. Where's my paper at? I have a simple two-step process. It starts with paper in the door. This could be mail, it could be papers from your children's school, or paperwork from work or a new account. It doesn't matter how it got in. Now you have three options: trash, bin, pile. Step one is trash or bin. I toss any obvious trash, and I put all the bills, the pay stubs, any other paper that I just don't want to deal with goes into my bin on top of my fridge. That's that. Step two is filing. So my last video, I went over the container concept. This is my container for filing, and this is my container for paper on hold. Instead of having a pile that I shuffle around and around and around, it all goes in here. All of it. I can deal with it when I have the time to or when I need to, but I know where everything is. If I have a paper that I need, it's either in here or in here. I don't file until A, I have some extra time, or B, my bin is full. Define your limit on paper. Find your filing. It could be this, it could be a filing cabinet if you need one, and define your incoming bin. I have been using this system for a year and it works. It just works. It's great. I'm actually going to go and get myself a nice bin because, you know, obviously you want something nice to look at. This is our homeschool cabinet. I homeschool a 6th grader, kindergartner, and preschooler. And this is all of our supplies. We have our activities and worksheets that I have already printed out or prepared. I like to keep curriculum ideas, and I have planning material also in here. And I started keeping our completed work in binders. I will link a video of the 9 resources that I use a lot if you need any resources. Moving on to arts and crafts stash. So this is everything. All of our craft things are contained in this space. So you might have noticed that these 3 areas are small. In my last video, I shared with you the container concept, and I use this concept specifically in these 3 areas. This prevents me from overbuying and over planning. Let me know in the comments what area is the most challenging for you. My most challenging area is my office, and this is why I have embraced minimalism. I had a very large nook in our previous apartment for my office. I had shelving and cubbies, pinboard desks, one of those fancy ball chairs, 3-drawer filing cabinet. I had all the supplies, everything you could need to go back to school. I had it all. I love back to school shopping. It's my favorite. But I wasn't efficient. It didn't work. I would lose papers. I would go and buy more supplies because I had the room to hold all the supplies. Condensing these areas was kind of painful. I had to get rid of perfectly useful items. I had a ton of brand new supplies that, of course, I would eventually use. All these ideas of what an office should be, what it is supposed to look like, at least for me, minimal is better. I challenge you to define a space that you would like to simplify